We move to race number 3. There's a pretty smart horse going around here if his first 2 starts are anything to go by. That is Golden Empire, whose horse number 2, Zach Purton and Francis Loy, carries an extra £6 for that last start win, as does Miracle Victory for his win over Voyage Bubble on the 30th of January. All Is Ready has had the 6 trials. Bella Baby, a wider draw out in barrier 12. Endowed has the pacifiers coming off. Durham Star has his second start for Douglas White. And Star of Wooey Tom, the 1,000 of the 1,200, Happy Valley across to Sha Tin.
And to Golden Empire, the likely favourite for the race is likely to be sort of midfield to somewhere, maybe a fraction worse. But Miracle Victory was handy last start to Paul and was able to see it out. And E-Brother has gone forward in the last starts of his recent assignments.
Yeah, so they should go forward. Momentum Galaxy is a horse that normally gets back, but when he draws low, he tends to go forward. So he can take advantage of that inside draw, I thought. It might be just a bit tricky for Encore there, might be caught wide.
He's going to be the likely favourite for the race is Golden Empire. Zach and Nick, they caught up this morning at track work.
Zach, Golden Empire was a cosy winner last time out. He looks as if he won with a little bit in hand.
Yeah, he still doesn't really know what he's doing. He begun okay and then just doesn't have any speed after that. He wants to drop right out, he won't travel. But to his credit, when it mattered, and I swept him to the outside, he closed the race off nicely and then switched off the last little bit. So I think as time goes on, he should become a little bit more push button and he can probably go further as well.
How's he felt since that win, Zach? I mean, he's only had the 2 races. Has he come on for it in your mind?
He's a hard one to assess in the mornings because he's so lazy. If he doesn't have another horse to follow, he'll just pull up. He won't go at all. So he's always got to have a bunny, sort of 8-9 lengths, maybe 5 lengths in front of him. So he's got a horse to follow, and then he just follows it around. So he doesn't give you any feel. He's off the bit. He doesn't use himself well. So he's not a horse that you can get a guide on that well, which is why he went to the races for his first start at a big price, because he didn't show anything in his trials. But he has turned up race day so far, and I can't see any reason why he's not going to again.
Pros and cons, he's got a bit more weight to carry, £7, but you have got a better draw, so a couple of factors there should certainly be key. Yeah,
well, the draw will obviously help. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of gate speed, so he might not be able to use it. But you know, these horses sometimes, after a couple of starts, they can figure it out and become a bit easy to place in the field. So he may jump out and want to be a bit handier. If he does, well, that'll be great, but I'm not expecting him to do that.
You bolstered a good record with Francis Loy during the week. I mean, his horses are flying as well.
Yeah, he's been flying for a number of years now. He's doing a lot of things right. His horses continually race well and they continually back up and race well. And like I've said previously, when I've thought they've sort of got to their ceiling, he seems to get another 1 or 2 wins out of him. So he's going really well, and it's nice to be riding for him.
21 times they have combined for 11 winners, the Purton and Loy combination. This is Miracle Victory. Tom, now this was Luke Curry's first winner. We wish Luke all the best on his road to recovery and getting back in the saddle. He was good this day, but given the absolutely perfect ride.
Yeah, and he trolled up well coming into this. You could see he wanted to do a little bit wrong just after straightening about the 350. Wanted to lug in a little bit here, but he was able to cling on Paul and see it out. He's got a claim here of Jerry to take him down to 1-2-5. So I think he's certainly a top 4 chance again.
Yeah, look, I've definitely got him in as well. The horse is going really well. As you say, it was a really good trial. He got gelded in the off-season, and maybe that had something to do with it.
Bella Baby, Paul, he's a horse that gets back and likes to run on. This is at Happy Valley last time. He may be back with the favourite Golden Empire. Can he trouble them here? Well,
this is the thing. It was a good run last time when he did run third. That was at Happy Valley. His last couple of runs at Sha Tin I just thought were okay. His last win was off 43. He's now up to a rating of 50. So I just wonder if he's just a little bit high at the moment.
Gate 12 makes it a bit tricky. He didn't have a lot of early gate speed last start, so again he's likely to be back, but was flashing home there, but didn't quite make it into my numbers.
Durham Star comes out of this replay, Tom, and he does what he always does, runs on and think next time about him, and looks like he's continued that when he's moved Barnes from Douglas to Paul.
Yeah, well, he's got gate 11 here, so that's a little bit of concern again. That was his first run from the new stable that we're watching on screen now. He was beyond midfield, but closed off well, so I think he, again, is worth keeping safe here, Paul.
Yeah, I think he's had his. I think he's had his chance. This horse. I know this was only the first run for Douglas White, and he ran well. But I've seen him do this before. So, look, I'm happy to watch him in this.
Okay, yes. So from Paul O'Sullivan to Douglas White, a Durham Star. Who are we with here, Paul? Golden Empire, too good for them again?
I think so. Yeah, he looks really progressive. This horse, ISG, only had the 2 starts. He's run really well in both. I think he can win again. Miracle Victory, since that gelding operation, he's sort of trialled and then he's raced really well, this horse. So I think that sort of was the key with him, with that gear change. E-Brother, I've got him in there for third. I think he can go forward and put himself in the right position. And Star Woohoo comes in with the lightweight as well, with Matthew Poon aboard. This horse ran really well. I thought over 1,000 last time at a price. Coming up to 1,200 looks good for him as well. So 2, 4, 11 and 12.
I think Golden Empire likely to be tough to beat, but he'll come up a short price. So I'll settle with Trust Me here. Now, he won at this meeting last year off 61, so he's marked well below that now off for 52. Didn't have a lot of room over the final stages, and there's been a few runs this season so far that have backed him and haven't taken the cash out. So 7, Trust Me, he's currently in the market at around 11 to 1. Golden Empire, Durham Star and Miracle Victory round out the top 4. 7, 2, 10 and 4.
And Thomas, spot on. Golden Empire has come up 2s on in early betting for the first leg of the opening double trio.